Breaking Patriots news. Season shifting. Don't miss it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NFL Spotlight, where we dive deep into the gridiron action that's got fans buzzing from coast to coast. I'm your host, bringing you the latest with that electric energy only football can deliver. Now picture this. It's late December 2025. The chill is in the air, and the playoff picture is heating up like a tailgate grill. But here's the hook. Could the New England Patriots, those storied warriors from the Northeast, be morphing back into the dynasty beasts we once knew? And how does this stack up against the Philadelphia Eagles, their old Super Bowl foes, who are clawing their way through the NFC with that signature Philly grit? Buckle up, folks, because today's report is all about resilience, comebacks, and the road to glory for these two iconic franchises. Let's kick things off with the big news out of the AFC. The New England Patriots just pulled off a stunning comeback win against the Baltimore Ravens, turning what looked like a sure defeat into a statement victory. Down by double digits heading into the fourth quarter, the Pats flipped the script in dramatic fashion, securing a playoff berth for the first time since 2021. What an unbelievable turnaround. This wasn't just any win. It was on the road, against a Ravens squad that's been a perennial powerhouse, loaded with talent like Lamar Jackson slinging passes and Derrick Henry bulldozing through lines. But New England, they stayed composed, executed their game plan, and watched the momentum swing like a pendulum in their favor. It's the kind of resilience that screams, we're not just sneaking into the playoffs, we're here to make noise. Diving deeper into what went down in that thriller, the Patriots showed heart that echoes their glory days under legends like Tom Brady. Remember those epic comebacks in the dynasty era where Brady orchestrated miracles in the final minutes? Well, flash forward to now, and rookie quarterback Maye is channeling that magic. Sure, he tossed an early interception that had fans groaning, but boy, did he bounce back. In the fourth quarter alone, Maye went 12 for 14, racking up 139 yards and leading the charge. Then there's running back Ramondre Stevenson, pounding the rock for 50 yards on just 8 carries, capping it off with a 21-yard touchdown scamper that sealed the deal. And let's not overlook the defense. Oh man, what a unit. They forced key turnovers, including a fumble from Henry in the first half, and another from Zay Flowers late in the game that basically handed them the W. Veteran wideout Stephon Diggs, who's become the Pats' emotional leader this season after his trade, hauled in 9 catches for 138 yards, proving why he's a game-changer in clutch moments. But why does this matter so much? In a jam-packed AFC, where everyone separates contenders from pretenders, beating a team like Baltimore, who needed that game desperately, sends shockwaves. It's not just about the scoreboard. It's about proving you can hang with the elite when the pressure's on. The Patriots have been in rebuild mode for years, post-Brady, dealing with inconsistencies and tough transitions. Now, with this victory, they're locked into the postseason, sitting 1 game ahead of the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. Their rivals, the Bills, Dolphins, and Jets have been nipping at their heels all season, but New England's away game poise could be the edge. Looking ahead, they've got 2 games left. A trip to the Meadowlands to face the Jets this Sunday, where road performance will be key, and then wrapping up the regular season. Win out, and they clinch the division. Plus, if the Denver Broncos stumble against the Chargers, the Pats could snag that top conference seed. But injuries loom. Rookie left tackle Will Campbell is still sidelined, and running back Travion Henderson suffered a concussion against Baltimore. They'll need to get healthy fast for January football. Now, let's shift gears to the NFC side and talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, because no Patriot story is complete without nodding to their heated history. These two teams have clashed in epic Super Bowls. Think back to Super Bowl 39 in 2005, where the Pats edged out the Eagles 24-21 in a nail-biter, or the unforgettable Super Bowl 52 in 2018, when Philly pulled off the underdog miracle with Nick Foles' heroics and the iconic Philly special trick play that stunned Tom Brady and company. That victory gave the Eagles their first Lombardi trophy, sparking parades down Broad Street and cementing their status as resilient fighters. Fast forward to 2025, and the Eagles are battling in the brutal NFC East against the Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders. Divisional wars that make every Sunday a bloodbath. Jalen Hurts, the dual-threat quarterback who's evolved into a true leader, is steering the ship with poise, much like Maye is trying to do in New England. Hurts has thrown for over 3,500 yards this season, connecting with stars like A.J. Brown, who's a matchup nightmare with his speed and hands, and Devonta Smith adding that silky route running. On defense, the Eagles' front line, led by edge rusher Josh Sweat and corner Darius Slay, mirrors the Pats' turnover-forcing prowess. They've sacked quarterbacks 45 times this year, tops in the league. But Philly's had their share of drama too. Injuries to key linemen and a mid-season slump against the Cowboys had fans worried. Yet, like the Patriots' comeback, the Eagles rallied with a 3-game win streak, positioning themselves for a wild-card spot, or even the division crown if they handle business against the Giants next. Comparing these squads statistically, it's fascinating. The Patriots' defense ranks in the top 5 for turnovers forced, with 28 on the year, while the Eagles aren't far behind at 25. Offensively, New England's rushing attack, powered by Stevenson, averages 120 yards per game, but Philly edges them out at 135, thanks to Saquon Barkley's explosive bursts. Remember his 200-yard game against the Commanders? Historically, the Pats boast 6 Super Bowl rings from the Brady-Belichick era, a dynasty that redefined dominance with comebacks like the 28-3 Super Bowl 51 stunner against the Falcons. The Eagles, though, have that blue-collar spirit. From Reggie White's sack mastery in the 90s to Brian Dawkins' bone-crushing hits, they've built a legacy of toughness at Lincoln Financial Field, where the rowdy Philly faithful turn games into rock concerts. Let me paint a picture with some expert insight. Imagine chatting with Patriots head coach Jared Mayo post-game. Folks, that win in Baltimore? It's the spark we've been building toward. Drake's growing every snap, and our defense is hungry. We're not done yet. This is just the beginning. Over in Philly, Eagles coach Nick Sirianni might say, "Our guys embody that underdog mentality. Jalen's leadership, unmatched. We're ready to fly high in the playoffs, just like in 18. In closing, whether you're cheering for the Pats' resurgence or the Eagles' flight, this is what makes the NFL epic. Heart, history, and high stakes. So grab your jerseys, hit those watch parties, and tune in next week for more action. What's your take? Drop it in the comments. Will New England shock the world, or will Philly claim another ring? Until then, keep the passion alive. This is NFL Spotlight signing off.